Deleted scenes.
Houston, Austin, New Mexico, Albuquerque, and what else?
I don't know, you tell me.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. You went to so many places. Maybe more than I have. So today's video is going to be about...
and then Boston.
Boston!
Yeah, Boston.
Even I haven't been there. Sounds so nice.
Nice.
What was your favorite place?
I loved Boston so much. It's really... and I love Boston. So much.
Keep Boston weird.
Keep Boston weird. Boston is more like the town, city for students, and Austin is so beautiful. I love that. Oh, my favorite, Home Slice.
Home Slice.
The pizza restaurant. Yeah.
So today's video. So. Because I can cut this out.
そっか。それ賢い。これ賢い。
So today's video is about culture shock.
Usually we are focused on ourselves. So, but I know it really depends on where you are. Like especially when you are in countryside, maybe people might be nicer. I don't know, but.
Yeah, like here in the South, people often say that
and then
people from the South are nicer than people from New York or something.
And
like everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah. And I was really surprised at the size of milk.
Milk.
But it's really good for me because I love milk. So I really appreciate cows. But so for me it's okay, but なんか
Big gallons of milk that we have. I didn't know you guys didn't have that in Japan.
No, we don't have like this pack.
So like
tiny
maybe.
Yeah, everything is so big. Food is big, and
people.
Yeah, I have to care about it. But actually it's kind of expensive. Foods are kind of expensive.
Really? Not in Japan, in America.
In America, I know. And then we can ask people doggy bag. In the restaurant.
Yeah.
Doggy bag, like a box, and then because. I don't know why, but we don't have that kind of culture in Japan. Because maybe like if something happened, people is gonna blame the restaurant, right? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the restaurant's fault or something. So that's why I don't. Japan doesn't have that kind of system, but I think it's really nice though, because as long as we have basically when we eat food, we are not allowed to leave food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, but just it's rude.
もったいない。
もったいない。そう。もったいない。そう。もったいないカルチャー。だからかな。でもだから we eat all whole things, but actually I don't know.
Sometimes, especially since everything is so big in America, sometimes you can't eat the whole thing. You get really stuffed. Like for me, I have a really small stomach, so I can't fit everything in there. So I have to take something home. So that might be a difference too. The portion sizes in Japan are a lot smaller than what you get in America. So you maybe don't have to have as much to-go box or whatever. So
What's
that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know.
Americans. if Americans.
But I guess if they don't want to refill it, if they just want to take it to go or something, they can get a big cup instead of having a small cup. I don't know. Yeah. So that it?
So far.
So far. Yeah, you're still gonna be here for a while, so. Well, thank you so much for sharing your opinion. This was Sayako from
I
Fukui.
went to Honshu and I went to Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Nara, and Nagoya. Kind of just traveling around, which was a lot of fun.
How long were you there for both times?
The first time I was there for a week, and the second time I was there for 2 weeks. So.
Man, you did so much traveling in such a short time.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to it.
Like travel every day to a different place.
Well, it was like we stayed a couple of days in each city.
Okay.
Like that's how we broke it up. Except for the first week. We mainly stayed in Beppu because I was with the school, and then we went to Oita for a day, and Buga Takata was one day as well. And that was it was different for each time because that was more, I was with people of the nation, like Japanese students, and they were taking us around, and only at night at some occasions was I actually by myself wandering around. Well, the second time was me and 2 friends being like, hey guys, we're about to start off on our journey of being adults. Let's have one trip for like the road. So 3 American girls, no tour guides, no Japanese people, traveling to 5 different cities in Japan.
Wow.
Saying, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I mean, everyone loves the Golden Pavilion for sure. Like that's just the way it is, like in Gakujin. But I also liked Tenninji Temple because in that temple they had on the ceiling, it was a huge tatami mat painted with dragons. There were twin dragons.
Wow.
And it was gorgeous. And I actually ran into some geishas at that temple too.
Really?
Yeah, it was
That's
really
cool.
cool. But I also love Kizumedera because you can see all of Kyoto from there as well. And then we went to another temple that had like a giant statue of Konin Batatsu. And you could go and you could see like all of the Buddhas of your zodiac sign inside the giant statue. And,
Oh, wow.
I mean, each temple was different.
Yeah.
And then of course I had some temples where I just had fun with the monks and the shy maidens, like playing guessing games with our fortunes.
Oh, gosh.
So
Guessing games.
yeah, everything was just different for each temple had its own thing. Like I have plenty of stories of different people that I've met, and I never actually got people's names except for one person. So they all had nicknames. Like we have Bread Guy.
Bread guy.
Bread Guy. We have Old Man at the Castle.
Old man at the castle.
We had the Wandering Couple.
Wandering couple.
Businesswoman.
I want to hear the stories about these sometime.
They were just like kind of started giving people nicknames
Yeah.
because we would be talking with these people. You know, they were helping us out, and then we would leave, and we're like, man, we didn't even ask them their names. And just leave.
So he's gonna be Bread Man.
Yeah, basically, Bread Guy was a guy that worked at a bakery,
Okay.
and so we were like, Bread Guy.
So creative.
Yeah.
Well,
But
just
I
the way
mean,
it works.
I knew they were very considerate about their surroundings and everyone around them, and so I got to see that firsthand a lot with like especially the elderly. Like they'll just help them out and take care of them and talk to them. Like we would let them through, and I mean they probably thought we were little idiots because like we would just like look down and be like sumimasen, like to get through and stuff. So trying to fit in. I knew I would get asked a lot that people would probably ask where I was from, and you know when I said Texas or America, they're like Texas, Bush. I was surprised how many people knew who Bush was. I was like, wow, I didn't expect Bush being so popular.
I've actually got that too before.
There's like
Bush.
the Bush some stuff at a hotel. I mean, like they were just like being really nice, and I'm like, what did I do? Like I was really.
It's called being a foreigner.
Well, no, because like in Nara, I didn't have to pay for it was a guest house. I didn't have to pay for the towels, but the people in front of us that were foreigners did. And when I went to go pay, he was like, "Oh, he's like, no, Nel-chan, you're staying another day. It's okay." Which I was like, they're staying the same. I didn't question it. I was like, okay. Like we befriended them, I guess, because we'd always like, where can we go? Where should we go? And we'll get recommendations from people, and we kind of just wandered around the cities, and it actually felt a lot safer.
Is that all you want to share?
I mean,
anything else?
I could go on, dude. I have so many like crazy stories.
Maybe we'll have you back again, and you can share more of your
crazy adventures in Japan. Like
that's
literally what
that's
this
gonna be the title. The title of it. It's Crazy Adventures in Japan with an L.
Yeah, the one night we almost blew up a kitchen.
We'll definitely hear about that.
Some crazy things.
well, thank you so much, Anel,
Yeah, no
for
problem.
sharing your culture shock and
Yeah.
differences and stuff. So we'll definitely see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye. So that's it for this episode of Culture Shock. I really want to thank Anel, especially Sayako, who agreed to participate.